Vermont's homeless hotel program comes to an end this summer, leaving about 1,800 people to find somewhere else to live. Our Kiana Burks is at the State House for us tonight. Kiana, the clock is ticking and it sounds like some people are frustrated.
Kat, policy experts I spoke to say the state hasn't done enough to ensure the health and safety of those currently under the program. But state officials say there's only so much they can do.
I know how difficult this is. I know what a heavy lift this will be. But the program's ending.
Starting in June, 1,800 people enrolled in the hotel-motel program will have to find other accommodations. That's due to the loss of millions of federal funding the state received during the pandemic that has paid for hotel rooms around the state. The Scott administration says there's just no way the state can afford to keep the program running.
The pandemic has ended. This federal money is not coming in anymore. The $20 million a month we're spending, 18 to 20 million we're spending, is just not sustainable for us. Now,
the governor says any money available is better spent on long-term housing solutions. But advocates for those without housing say the state is putting people at risk and should find a way to keep it going.
Their plan right now is not an actual transition plan. I think that the only way for people to have, for us to have a responsible transition is to extend the program right now.
We could take money, let's say, from VHCB. That would be $50 million that we're going to put into permanent housing and so forth, and extend this program for another 2.5 months into the middle of September. But then we're going to end up in the same place.
Those overseeing the hotel-motel program dispute Siegel's contention that the program is being ended suddenly, putting people at risk.
This conversation has happened multiple times, but it really isn't until this moment that the conversation really is in the forefront.
And say their plan is to work with displaced people individually to help connect them with other state safety nets.
It's connecting that individual to the right level of what they need. Just because you're housed in a motel doesn't mean that all of your health needs, for instance, are being met. And that is something that we have been trying to do through our complex care teams is, finding out what people need, and if they aren't connected, trying to connect them to that resource.
Now, it's also important to note that the state is not totally ending their assistance for the unhoused. It's just returning to its pre-pandemic form. In the State House, Kiana Burks, Channel 3 News.
Kiana, thank you.